G'day there, you're watching the Aussie BIM Guru. Today I've got a really quick tutorial just to share on how to change program icons. In particular, I'll be showing you the Revit icons. So changing program icons. I'd like to thank Casper Miller for this request, who's currently in South Korea. He noticed that I have a lot of icons sitting down on my taskbar, and they're all customized. You can see that I can actually tell which version of programs I'm opening, and also which program they are. So for example, R for Revit, A for AutoCAD, NF for Navisworks Freedom, NM for Navisworks Manage, InfraWorks, Civil 3D, and Recap. So there's a few reasons that I do this, but I'll just look at why to create them, how to produce them, how to convert them to icon files, and then how to apply them to a program. So why use custom icons is probably the first thing. You might have noticed that Revit, for example, is very hard to tell apart between versions. And I work as a consultant, so it's very important that I open up the right version of Revit when I work in files, because my clients all work in different versions of Revit. So you can see here that my icons make it much easier for me to tell which version of a program I'm working in. Sorry, it's just my cat. So you can see that my icons are a little bit different to a lot of other people's custom icons. That the number is much bigger than the letter for me, whereas most other people's custom icons tend to have the same symbol as the program, but a little number at the bottom. The reason I use these instead is because I work with small icons, so it's very hard for me to see a very small number. So the number is much more important to me. As well as this, I found that using the program's default icon with a number doesn't work very well, because programs like Recap and Revit almost have the same logo. So instead, I prefer to just use this little symbol, and it makes my icons look a little bit more custom as well. So I'll just quickly demonstrate, I guess, my source files. So in Photoshop, I've essentially just created an image with a stroke around it. It's a 256 by 256 image at 300 dpi resolution. But essentially, yeah, I just keep the text in here and I can modify it. So if I'm doing Recap, I can just come in and add a C. And then I just export them out as PNG files. And from here, we need to convert them. So from here, I usually use this website. I found there's a lot of websites that can do this, but a lot of them are either scammy or they put spam all over your browser. This one is pretty safe. I've never had any issues with it. So I highly recommend trying this one out. So to convert them over, the website's quite simple. You just upload your images that you want to convert. So in this case, I'm just going to go and link to some PNG files. And you can do them in batch. So I prefer to use this rather than do it manually because it's much faster. So I'll just do these 4 files and I'll just do a convert now. And that will convert them into ICO files, and then you can just download them as a zip. And the zip will contain the respective icon files that you can use to set to your program icon. So the last step of this workflow is actually how to change the icon of a program. So for this one, I'm actually going to go to my desktop. And let's just take a program icon. Let's say the Civil 3D icon. I'll just isolate this one. What I'll do is just unpin it from my start bar, because you do need to unpin the program. What we can do then is just go Properties, Change Icon, and then we browse to the location of our ICO file. Let's just temporarily make the Civil 3D icon into, say, C18 instead. So if I OK that, you can see now you'll need to have permission to do this, so you may need administrator privilege. But you can see we've just changed the icon using an ICO file, and then if I click and drag this onto my taskbar, which I should be able to do, you'll see now that little icon also represents that icon as well. It's important to note that if you change the icon here, again, say C20, it doesn't necessarily pick up straight away in here, so you will need to actually unpin and then click and drag it back onto your taskbar again. But that's essentially how you can change the icon of programs that you use. So I find this really helpful just to keep track of all my software. Hopefully you will too. So the files are actually in source on my GitHub. So if you go over to my GitHub, so I'll just go to my Aussie BIM Guru GitHub. So github.com/AussieBIMGuru, and you go to my Revit files repository, and you jump into this program icons folder. I've saved the ICO files, the PNG files, and all the source files so that you can generate your own icons similarly. So hopefully you find that useful and it helps you manage to track your programs more efficiently. But thanks for watching today. Just a really quick video, but one that probably some people will find helpful, maybe other consultants as well. Thanks for watching today. If you're not already following and subscribing, feel free to do so, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks. Take care. Bye.